Greetings and welcome to New Dawn presentation 23 on this beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky. And today's project has been jet washing this patio. Oh, let's have a look here. Planted these yesterday, 2 tomato plants and some lettuce and rocket, I think it is. Give them some water later. Put the pots in the ground in front of the tomato plants so the water goes right down. Anyway, this ain't a gardening video really. That's just a nice little visual of nature. Let's get down to where it's really at. Let's talk about this. Right. Where do we start here? In the beginning, there was nothing. Okay. Let's show you something first. The letter H, 8th letter. Right. Split it in half. It can represent the cell forming into 2 cells, the link between the two. It can be the twin caduceus, seeing both sides. But now look, you split it in half. We'll put them there. As you can see, they don't go up very high. And 2 T's. To tease us. You might say R in a minute when you see where this is going. So, your energy, your spirit, your soul. There you are, right in the middle. Trust. But I don't like the other options really, because if you take one of them away, are you going to rust or are you going to be in a truss? The Creator is everything. You can see the Creator and you can call it Father. You can make it a father figure, but maybe just figure that one out, because I don't know, what do you want to see? A father figure? What do you want, an old man with a white hair and a beard? I've done that, I just picture myself. But let's go on to the next bit now. So yeah, everything comes from source, so why would I want to take either one? You are right in the middle. You got to be a sir, not a rust. So anyway, we take that T line here, we'll put it there. That's your normal level-headed people that getting on with their lives, looking forward to things going back to normal. Now, you get to this point here. There's your 9/11. It could be planes, could be projections, could be thermites. We'll just keep going round and round in this one. Well, we're bringing, I don't know, what should we have? Let's have a civil war. Let's have 5G, let's have vaccinations. We're going round and round in this truth-seeking movement now. Wheels within wheels. I don't know about you, but you look at one war. Let's take the American Civil War, and you got all these different levels climbing up this ladder. But it comes back around with all these things that everything is a lie. And you think about it, It's linear as well, because you're going up. If you're having a look at it, you're feeling negative about what you're finding something else, you're feeling negative about it, and so on. You're making a sine wave. But the thing is, when you get to here, and you've done all this bit, and you've looked at endless conspiracies, and you've come back to everything's a lie, you've got to start looking somewhere else then, and that's going within. That's doing this now. This is sort of the level, if you like, that I'm on, in a way. I'm now saying to myself, and I'm doing this from personal experience. See, I've got a handle on things down here. I've seen how things are bound together. I want to ascend. I want to go up there. And I say to myself throughout my life, I'm never going to find a loving relationship where you've got that total connection with another person. I'm never going to have a new car. I want world peace. I want this to happen. But you know what? This is where the awakening is. The Creator is inside you. It's asleep. It doesn't know it's asleep. It doesn't know it's dreaming. It's not hearing all of what you're saying, like most men and women. So yeah, I want world peace. That's what you're giving yourself. You're going to be wanting. That's all it is. I want. All right, you're wanting. Here's plenty of wanting for you. You're going to find that whole idea is very wanting. You start having these even more circles now, because I've manifested that from my thought, because I'm wishing for something. I haven't got it, but I am all that I have. See, we start going up these layers, because there's loads more. We just keep going and going with this. I think, doesn't the Pope have a staff that's something like that? You've also got your twin caduceus, seeing both sides. Remember, it's a two-way street. This is all a two-way street. In this reality, it's a two-way street. Think of the tree that drops its leaves, drops its fruit. Some of it will go in the ground. It will become the food source of itself. I mean, you've got basically a tree here as well, a tree of life. God works in pictures, he doesn't work in words. You've got to remember who I am, remember where I am, and also remember what I am. And the answer's right there, isn't it? This is God talking here. I am God. I create my reality around me from my thoughts. I am who I am. I am what I am. I choose what I want in my reality. See, when I say I am, that is also you. Because if I am, and you are, and you can also say I am, it's where the trust comes in. We just need to raise the level for the two T's, because we're being teased. We need to bring them back up here. Everything's on a level. There. We can capitalise on this for definite. We can manifest. I nearly fell for the trap again, didn't I? I want for nothing. I have everything. I just choose how I want to construct it. God didn't build anything in a day. We are God. We are co-creators. We can't change things. Some things we can. We can jet wash a patio, and we can plant things, and we can bring all these things together and create a reality from that. So, yeah, so here we are. This is where we are. This is where... we need to get up here, obviously. Our thoughts can be septic. They can be toxic. Unknowingly, when we say to ourselves, I never get that. Well, that's what your sleeping co-creator hears. I never. So never is what you want. But never say never, otherwise you'll end up in never, never land. And then you won't be ashore, you'll be in a sea of lies. What are we up to here? 11 minutes exactly. Interesting. 1-1. Oh. This is what it is all about. I apologise for the shakiness. So do you want to see things linear? You got enough tall stories in newspaper columns, have you not? It's going within, finding where we are. See, if we have septic thoughts, well, tick 7. Oh, have we not got 7 chakras? And we fall further because we're fooled in this reality. Things are not quite as they should be, as the way we want them, you could say. Let's have things now. I have that utopia. I have that Garden of Eden. I am God. I am aware of myself. This is what we are. All of us. If we choose to find it. As I've said before, we're observers, we are students, we are teachers. We talk of the asleep, we talk of the awakening, and all the time we just need to wake up the co-creator within inside of us. If there's a co-creator, it's a union. It's the God within, the creator within this physical vessel. It's part of us, it's part of our soul. I'm part of me, you're part of me, I am you, you are me, people like you, people like me. I had to do that, I couldn't resist. A nod to Matt, Quantum of Conscience. And I can think of somebody else readily who will probably be chuckling as she's sitting in her paddling pool this afternoon. Mentioning no names, but you know who you are. And you know my soul. Anyway, I hope that brings a bit of 2020 vision, a bit of clarity. Remember, we'll call it what you want. Give it a label if you want. Remember, the Creator didn't label everything. There's an atom, and it's atomology, and said, you name everything. But why do we have to label everything? We can see, we can feel it in energy with the flowers and things, the colours. It's a frequency that's, and same with the sun. You can feel that energy, and keeping the balance. Don't get too hot, don't get dehydrated either. Remember to stay fluid. Water holds memory, don't forget that either. Anyway, I shall say ta-ta for now. I hope this makes sense to somebody out there. I'm trying to be less all over the place in the last video and actually give you something that I feel is worth sharing. And this is just my interpretation on, I mean, I don't know how many more we got up here. As above, so below, maybe 7 and 7. Maybe the 7th one and it's 6 and 6. Remember, it's two-way traffic, so the 33 vertebrae is 66. You give the tithing, the 10%, Well, no, you're selling cheaply there. It's got to be 100-fold. It's got to be 666. It's got to be 6 neutrons, 6 protons, 6 electrons. 666 is the number of man. I am in the form of man. So I ain't going to cuss something that is a label applied to something through somebody else's interpretation. But it's not a worship either. It's an acknowledgement that it is just an aspect of myself, and one I have to face. And I'm still working on it. I ain't saying I'm up there. I'm down here still. I'm moving. I've gone to here. I'm not doing this bit. I've got the handle on this. I don't need to do this anymore. So now let's keep going. Let's look at everything else. That's what we're here for. This is an experience. In nature, it's about going in the darkness. The seed grows. I mean, never mind whether the tree makes a sound when it falls down. Is it aware that it was once a seed? Is it aware of its purpose? I think they are. I feel they are. To me, they're antennas. They're rooted. They're picking up the frequencies of the air. Air is spirit, and its frequencies. It's transmuting that. It's giving to Earth. It's rooted in Earth. It doesn't need to move anywhere. It all comes to the tree, the sun, the water, the nutrients in the soil. It's two-way traffic. It seems to like carbon, which I'm rather pleased about, and in return it gives oxygen. It's always two-way traffic with all of this. So always give and take, but it's staying in your own power as well. Finding the I am, the creator in you. And now I am saying ta-ta for now.